Gain first, thanks for the follow. Guys, hello. Okay, what the fuck, you wrote a lot. No, you cannot get banned for that. It's auto-muted immediately. After like a minute or so. So what you can hear live, you can hear it. After that, it's muted. You would need to show a video to get banned. And I do not do that. I already checked the terms. So everything is fine. And when I upload stuff to YouTube, that doesn't exist. So frankly, I don't even care. What's a Chad? Thanks for the follow, Colmanix. As I said, I care about YouTube the most. For everything else, screw it. Where are the patch notes? There was a mega patch. Where are the patch notes? 103C. Small update from 4 gigabytes, yeah. Fixes for quests. Area fixes. Crusade fixes. Classes and mechanics. Wrong abilities is level 9. Battle meditation. Death of companion negative levels will enable that companion's rise after combat would cause the game to freeze, crash, arcane force. Bolster meta magic doesn't work anymore. So that's out of the question. It doesn't exist. That was the most OP thing in a game. Nothing means for my team here. We don't give a fuck about turn-based. They're gonna fix that for the next 2 years. Just so you can work on consoles. Nothing special and a huge patch. Nothing special and we got a huge patch. Chad is a manly man like a Duke Nukem. Do I really look like Duke Nukem to you? When I was growing up, manly men were Stallone and Schwarzenegger. Okay. When I was a kid, those were the manly men. Alright. Those two. Not Duke Nukem, what do you call it now, Chad and similar bullshit. It was always Stallone or Schwarzenegger. And Dolph Lundgren also. Montalk, thanks for the follow. As far as comic books go and cartoons, Manly Man was He-Man. For comic books, it was Commander Mark, Black the Rock, Zagor Tenay, and that would be it. I'm old too, you know, I'm just figuring out what the chat is now. I realized it's some version of Duke Nukem. I don't have a Russian accent. Have you heard how Russians speak English? I wouldn't say I have Russian accent. Yep, already 10 gigs of patches. They do not speak like me. I can speak like Russians speak, okay? I can give it a try, you know. It ain't a difficult thing to do. If I want to, I can. Because it's a similar language to mine. See if I switched everything off. No, watch movies way too much. Russian mob bosses do not speak English at all. They refuse to do it. They only speak English in movies. Same as Italians. Italian mafia. They only speak English in movies. They refuse to speak other languages. Most of them refuse to speak other languages. Especially foreign ones. Let's go! Hollywood is ruining your brain, people. They're brainwashing you. There were achievements, okay? I can grab those achievements first quickly. That's gonna take like a minute or so, so we're gonna do it fast. Since it's easy to get those. I don't know how many of them, 3 or 4 achievements. I chose Angel, Mythic Pet yesterday, then I quit the game. I just couldn't read through all of it. And now we're gonna choose Aeon Mythic Pet to see if the achievement is gonna get unlocked. The more I do them now, the less I need to do on my second run. Alright, Pet of Aeon. We're gonna read through all of this. Nice and easy, through everything. Alright. Nice and easy. We got Aeon, we got Angel. Now we're gonna go with the last 2 remaining. Just to grab those achievements. I don't know what I'll go for. I need to read through all of them. Then I'll decide. What best suits my build, that's what I'm going for. The Angel Azata. Path of the Azata. And the last one, and then we get to pick. As I said, better to do it now than on a second run. Demon. Man, your color switches to red. That's the demon. And there's easy 4 achievements. Now we pick for real. I would need to rest before I pick though. Because I spent every freaking spell I got in this dungeon. So
I will lend you my aid.
We will win this war.
what we gonna do? We're gonna go back and sell everything. Coming back over here to pick the path. This Citadel Dresden was the most disgusting map ever, and the hardest one I've seen in my life. In all CRPGs combined. This was the hardest thing I've seen in my life. This one. It took me an entire stream yesterday just for this small map. 8-9 hours to finish this. You know who was a manly man for the older generations, by the way? Back in 70s. Who can guess? Who can guess the manly man from 70s? Nah. Nah, not Bud Spencer. Bud Spencer is like an animal of a man. We're not counting Bud Spencer. Is he alive, by the way? Does he still live? Ah, fuck Sean Connery. What Sean Connery? That's garbage. There was only one manly man in 70s. It was Flash Gordon. For older generation, it was Flash Gordon. Savior of the universe. And Queen popularized Flash Gordon to extreme heights because Queen was one of the best groups ever. And they went with Flash Gordon. But Spencer died, eh? When you speak about Sean Connery and so on, you know, that's sophisticated. You know, James Bond and similar movies. And I don't believe Sean Connery was the best James Bond, by the way. For me, the best James Bond ever was Roger Moore. Alright. There is no better actor than Roger Moore. But he's way too fucking old and a lot of generations don't even know who he is now. But that's the best James Bond. And if you watched his TV show, very similar to James Bond. I used to watch it when I was younger. The Saint. The Saint is a perfect TV show. The car you can see in a Saint, I think it's a Porsche, was one of a kind. It was made for a TV show. One of the first cars with electric windows. For me, the only real Bond was Moore. For sure. Let's sell.
If I ever find myself in a temple of Shaylin, which side should I turn to face the altar so I don't offend her?
Face her with your heart.
You can't fail a fucking soup. We need a soup. You know how much the soup is now? Okay, now we're level 10. That's 15 HP per character. Multiply that with 6. That's 90 bonus HP with a soup. That's a fucking lot. It's like you have an extra character. You can't fail a soup. Soup is life. That was the cast. Holy shit. It ain't this easy. We need to switch some spells. Half a round is a lot on this difficulty. An entire round means world. Just compare, for example, from yesterday when I fought Blightmoth. One more round and all would be dead. I would never kill him. Just one more round. So it means a fucking world.
I will lend you
Entire 6 seconds. Do we got restorations? Perhaps. We got one.
Battles await.
Demon Plague. Negative, negative, negative. Negative. I hate doing this shit. I just hate it.
Meditate on your mistakes.
I welcome your
Might
company.
make you feel better.
Restoration 0. So, scrolls. This is scrolls. Figure out my mood when I start. And you'll figure it out in 10 hours from now when I finish. Just compare what this game does to me.
Search for the beauty with your heart, not your eyes.
I need one more restoration. Is restoration on a monk's self only? I haven't chose anything, we're about to choose it now. We're about to do it
Meditate
now.
on your mistakes.
It's
Might
personal.
Make you feel better.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
I dear God, shit.
All this waiting bores me.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
One level 3 for Scylla. Whisper a single word in primordial language of death that is anathema to the minions of evil and strengthen the resolve of good creatures. Evil creatures win the burst, make a fortune saving throw or become sickened for 1 round per level. Evil outsiders with evil subtype. Grim here, thanks for the raid, Grim here. And hello to everyone that's new now. Be patient with Mythic Path, we're gonna take it now, in detail. It's gonna take some time. Where was I? Evil outside, evil subtype, evil aligned, dragons, undead in the burst also take 2d8 points of damage if they... No, I'll never succeed on this difficulty. Never. But it's something to tank it up. Damage reduction 5 against evil. And I got one level 4 spell, eh? I got most of the spells on others. Go with Divine Power. I'll be honest, yesterday that map just got me exhausted. And I couldn't play for more than 8 hours, it was fucking impossible. We'll see how it goes now. We're very close to the end. Make a soup. Do not fail. Let's what's up? Community domain? No. Is the game better than Baldur's Gate 2? It is. For me, Baldur's Gate 2 is the best game of all times. And this... maybe not immediately, but in 2 years from now...
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
It will be the best game ever. In 2 years from now. Cool shit, thanks for the follow. It has potential to be the best game ever. What it needs full patches, like 2000 patches and so on. It needs to go with all 3 DLCs. They need full voice acting. And probably to optimize and balance the game a bit. Especially for hard and for unfair. After they do all of that, in 2 years from now, this will be the best game ever created. In the history of gaming. My favorite game of all time was Diablo 1. And I believe also that the best game ever created is Baldur's Gate 2. But that doesn't stop me to have a favorite game now. Diablo 1 is my favorite. And it will always remain my favorite game of all times. But Wrath of the Righteous will be the best game ever created. It just say normal what they did for such a small time. I'm telling you, it's not normal. Options you can go, alright. Quests you can take, different paths, replay value, amount of classes, amount of options, difficulty. Graphics. If I never knew, okay, and if someone asked me how long it took to make the game like this, I could easily go for like 5 to 10 years. They did it in far less. On the second run, I'll test other builds too, for sure. Play as chaotic evil, then you don't need to kill everyone there is. Landscape Torment. It's stopped in every possible way but the story. It's the best written game ever. If you speak only about story, then Planescape Torment is the winner, for sure. But we speak about full combo of everything, okay? Of replay value, of options, of maps, of enemies, of difficulty, story. I don't know, why did you stop? If we take a full combo into consideration, then Wrath of the Righteous is a winner. Iggy, what's up? And have you played Torment Tides of Numenera? If you played Planescape Torment. There's also a great story there too, for those that like to read. It's not a game, it's a book. You play very little in Torment. It's a bloody book. I read the patch, it doesn't affect my gameplay. It doesn't affect anyone I play with. So there's nothing for me to think about. Tides of Numenera. Mythic Path. This is gonna be a long one. The legendary banner of the Crusaders is right in front of you. A drop of blood falls onto it from where the wound on your chest must have reopened it and is now bleeding again. You touch Yomade's holy banner to brush away the scarlet droplet when you freeze abruptly. All of a sudden you're aware of your own powers. You're no longer a grain of sand resisting the countless armies of the abyss. There's something greater. Now imagine if you had a narrator for this, alright? I'm not a fucking narrator. For sure. Like Yomedea once rejected her humanity to ascend and gain divinity, you're ready to take the first step on the path to gaining power. What will your power look like? Aeon, embodiment of law and order, possesses the power to correct abnormalities in the fabric of time and reality itself. Nothing can escape the Aeon's scrutinizing gaze and impartial judgment. At the third rank, Aeon gains the ability to enforce rules on everything around them, giving various benefits to allies and hindering the enemies. Once activated, this ability lasts until the combat ends, at which point all the bonuses immediately disappear. The enemies can try to make a will save throw to resist the effect, receiving -2 penalty on the throw if they have this chaotic alignment. That's straight against demons. Not everyone has chaotic alignment. At 4th rank, Aeon gains an ability to make his weapons and spells especially deadly against his enemies. For a number of rounds per day equal to twice your mythic rank, you can make any weapon you will count as having Bane quality. Your spells gain a bonus equal to your mythic rank to caster level checks and overcome spell resist. You destroy magic on enemies when you hit them with Bane. Man, imagine popping someone with mirror image. No mirror image anymore. No bluer. Nothing. If you have Inquisitor's Bane, ability number of rounds per day stacks. You gain the same bonuses while using Inquisitor Bane ability. Angel. Angel is a mighty champion of good who sets a shining example for the Crusaders, smiting demons with the sword of holy flame. Those who fight alongside the Angel can be certain they will be protected, healed, and even resurrected in the event of their untimely demise. Ooh. Nice and easy, we picked the right one. It really depends from class to class. Summon Spirit Paladin. For 1 minute, summon monsters appear where you designate OK. They attack your opponents to the best of the OK. Flame of Life. While Angelic Halo is active, whenever an ally suffers damage, they receive past healing equal to Angel's mythic rank for 1 round. Blinding Light. Halo is active. An enemy that attacks the Angel first time in a round must pass a 40 saving throw. Or be blinded. You know, I tank a lot when someone hits me, and if I can blind them, that's also good. Piercing Rays. 50 feet area, suffer a penalty to spell resist equal to +1 half the Angel mythic rank. As well as the penalty throws, saving throws equal to the half the penalty spell resist. Azata. A rebel and a fighter for freedom and good, Azata acts on instinct and trusts in spontaneous decisions. Azata easily befriends those who don't fit in the neat ranks of the official crusade. Does not issue commands but rather inspires allies to fight. At the third rank, Azata gets a dragon as an animal companion. Unlike normal animals of its kind, an animal companion's hit dice, ability, skills, and feats advance as Azata gains mythic ranks. Superpowers. You can choose from her superpowers to enhance herself. Demon. They all put female portraits here. Alright, where are male portraits? What? Only female portraits. I don't get it. When you pick a male, there should be male portraits. When you pick a female, there should be female portraits. What is this? The demon is an epitome of a rage. A little push is all that is needed to break their self-control, turn them into a force to be feared by enemies and friends alike. It's up to demon to decide whether to allow their inner beast to take control or fight it, chain it, and bring it to heel. Avalon wrote Knock Knock. Knock Knock is the best companion ever. Although Kingmaker had a lot of great companions. Really a lot. Harim was also hilarious. Tristian was cool. Amiri was insane. Jubilast was also great. Jaital was solid. A lot of great companions in Kingmaker. A lot. Yeah, he was a monster until they nerfed him. You needed to see Knock Knock in vanilla. Knock Knock in vanilla and Knock Knock in the Ultimate Edition of Kingmaker are two different stories, okay? In vanilla, he was broken. Demonic Rage. The power of the beast curses through the demon waiting to be unleashed. The demon can enter Demonic Rage as a free action. This is great for Barbarian, for Blood Rager. The Demonic Rage lasts until the end of combat, while in Demonic Rage, the demon gains +2 bonus on attack rolls, damage rolls, caster level checks, and reflex saving throws. Demonic Aspect. Demons gain Demonic Aspect. This aspect uses demons as inspiration, allow the demons to focus the rage more effectively. Claw attacks. You can grow claws at will. It's good if you decide to go, for example, with a Blight Elf Druid. Blight Elf Heritage, Druid, Demon, Demonic Claws. Why are the others locked away from me? Because of my choices. There are so many, man. 6, no, 5 are locked. Okay, how we gonna do it? Let's check Eon first in detail. Immunity to poison, disease, and confusion. He starts changing his own body and mind to remove impurities contained within. He gains immunity to poison, disease, and confusion, gains a bonus on saving throws against chaotic enemies equal to his mythic rank. That's huge. At third rank, Ian gains the ability to enforce rules on everything around them, giving various benefits to allies and hindering the enemies. Once activated, this ability lasts till the combat ends. Will saving throw, -2 penalty to everyone with chaotic alignment. Enforcing gaze. This is where we pick mythic ability. Summon Axiomite. Gold golems, iron golems, adamantine golems, Eon's Bane, extra gaze, perpetual gaze, mythic suppression, immunities, banes. We pick whatever just to check the spells. Now we get to pick what gaze we want. Okay. Divination, abjuration, conjuration. I don't like the spells at all. At all. This is extremely weak. Useless. Angel. Sword of Heaven. Holy power, 2d6 holy damage on attacks. While spells and abilities used while holding imbued weapons deal additional 2 dice of damage or heal an additional 2 dice of damage. Improved angelic halo, flame of life, blinding light, burning bright, piercing rays, solar winds, unfailing beacon, improved angelic halo, halo holy aura, deflection bonus to armor class, anti-saves +4, spell resist on wounded creature, blind everyone who targets the one you're guarding with holy aura. Summon Deva, summon Devas, summon Astral Deva, Astral Devas, Guardian and Guardians. The third rank angel receives the ability to cast mythic spells. Take as part of this a full divine spellcaster spellbook or a standalone spellbook. So I can continue on my path of shield bearer. For now it's Spirit Paladins. We don't get to pick spells as Angel. We get a mythic spellbook. Azata. Song of Heroic Resolve. I like the sound of that. This is a bard. Mythic pot. When an ally under the effect makes a successful saving throw, the ally is healed for a number of hit points equal to 2d6. A life bonding friendship. 1 teamwork feat during this and next mythic rank up. She shares the effects of all teamwork feats that she has with other allies. You don't need team feats at all. Holy shit. You easily transfer all team feats to your entire team. What are the superpowers? All skilled. Skill checks, dice rolls. Concentration checks, spell resist. Attack and damage rolls. Stun, prone, push, cripple. 5% chance to kill an enemy. Insta one shot. Incredible might, life bonding friendship. 1 teamwork feat. Okay, then we've seen that. Marvelous endurance. Damage reduction 10. Under 25% of HP. When they crit you, you gain 1 to 6 temporary hit points per mythic rank. Does it stack though? Always under the effect of haste. All melee and ranged weapon attacks against have 20% miss chance. Zippy magic. Mastodon. A dragon companion. Bane, Blast, Challenge, Evil, Command, Hypnotism, Sleep, and that is suck. And the Demon. Seems like Demon has the biggest skill tree. Demonic aspects. Aspect of Babao, Brimora, Incubus, Calavacus, Nabasu, Sheer, Succubus, and Vrak. You can switch into whoever the fuck you like. You can play as a Babao, man. There are plenty of good options, okay? It's quite hard to pick the right one. I didn't intend to play as a trickster or a lich, so it's fine. Grow claws. Summon Vra. Summon Uliodru. Painaya. What the fuck are these names? Ulilitio. Vrolikai. Baylor. Demonic charge. Can teleport to the targeted enemy and deal unholy damage per mythic rank. Do I got an idea which one I'm going for? No, but I'll have it very soon. I know what I'm not going for. I'm not going for Demon. Evocation, Necromancy, Conjuration. So Demon is out. That one is nice with a Dragon Companion. And Eon is great also. I hate the butterflies here. But I like Dragon Companion, I like the songs. I like sharing team feats. Mastodon and Dragon Companion combined. Immune to poison, disease, and immunity to confusion is huge. Huge. All three fit well with me. Aeon, if I wanna be a Bane, then dispel enemies' buffs. Angel, if you wanna do damage and AoE. Azata for a companion and for some AoE. Zata is broken, yeah? Now it's your time to shine, people. What's broken, what's not? I don't want to encounter bugs on it. Yeah, Zata has buffs for the party too, but they can't compare with Eon and Angel. Not broken as long as you don't respect. Respect. That's broken. In other words, it's bugged. The leech is full with bugs. And we don't play demon. And Azata. Which leaves us with Eon and Angel. Eon or Angel? One last check. Immunities, gaze, spells. With Azata you get a spell book, was it? Who got a spell book? Angels have a spell book. Mythic spell book. I do use a lot of spells. We're gonna pick an angel. We're gonna pick angel. I'll have multiple runs, come on. I'll play them all. All. In the next year. Because I plan to play this for a year. Angel perfectly suits me. It just suits me. Although everyone suits me. Aeon, Azata, Angel. Everything suits me fine. Whatever floats my boat. I would like to test everything, you know, but that's not possible. And I would love to test everything. Yeah, at least 5 to 6 runs. At least. So I don't have to worry much. I'm going with Unrelenting Assault. As long as you keep fighting, the power of your melee attacks grows. Mythic Spellbook. Grant Repose. Shield from Demonkind. Ward against disease. Angelic Halo. Assault. Sword of Heaven. Instrument of Freedom. Heart of Carnage. Target gains immunity to diseases for 10 minutes per caster level. Huge. For 1 minute per caster level, anytime the target is attacked by a demon, the demon is dealt 1d6 points of damage plus 1 damage per 2 caster levels. Additional target gains deflection bonus to armor class. The 2 plus 1 per 6 caster levels. Repose. Touch attack against any undead. If it fails, a will saving throw immediately destroy. If it succeeds, it's dealt 2d6 damage plus 1 damage per 2 caster level. Great. Basically always deal damage with it. AoE buff. Summon paladins. Imbue weapons with holy power. Don't know why I needed to strike though. Whatever. Heart of Carnage. Touch an ally, bless them. With even greater destructive power. For 1 minute, ally plus 4 inside, plus 4 on attack rolls. Made to confirm crits. And 50% chance to treat any critical or sneak attack against it as a normal hit. The fuck? This is good. This is really good. The wound on your chest closes, and the drops of blood spilled on the Sword of Valor burst into transparent flames. A wave of fire rushes out from the blood and across the entire banner, transforming it and emblazoning it with new colors. Power descends upon you, suffusing your mortal body, remaking it in its image. It fills your body up to the brim, breaking bones and tearing muscles while at the same time healing them. You raise your head, acutely aware that the bright light of heaven will be at your back from now until eternity.
This is just how I imagined the crusade would be. I'd enlist again right now if I could.
An angel at the helm of the crusade. Now our triumph is assured.
You give all of us hope, right when many are already despairing. You are truly a messenger of heaven.
A horde of sour-faced, pious prigs, led by the chief prig. Jolly good. Everything is just like in blessed Iomede's commandments.
Regil doesn't want to say a thing, by the way. He's fucking silent. Yeah. It changed. No more TP. Look at Brock. That Brock, man. Canabres.
The Lord of Gnats snaps its jaws at the Lord of Locusts.
Milady, this creature is about to die. Shouldn't you?
Featherfall, she saved us. That's how we survived. She casted Featherfall.
You see, Suture? Shrink has no place here. I've waited for a very long time, but now the hour has come to turn my ideas into reality. I still have things to do in Canopus, but you must leave. Go to the old laboratory. I have a special task for you.
The laboratory? I hate that foul place. But I dare not disobey you, my lady.
She casted Featherfall on us, goddammit. That's how we survive.
Masquerade.
Yaniel. One that is vaguely familiar. I fucking knew it, it's not Yaniel. Arilu Vorlesh.
I am Arilu Vorlesh, also known as the Architect of the World Wound.
I fucking knew it yesterday that it's not Yaniel. I even counted how old she is. 90 plus. No fucking way. I said it yesterday, if you remember. Arilu Vorlesh. Something off about the stranger's appearance, like you're seeing only half of a painting. We're looking at her with one eye closed. Her silk dress and expensive jewelry are at odds with a set of unfamiliar tools. And her ink-smudged hands. Arilu Vorlesh.
What are we meant to discuss with one of the key figures in our enemy's army, I wonder?
You shut up.
Watch it. She's deadlier than a dozen demons. The betrayer of humanity. Her words are poison and lies.
You shut up too.
You've handled the power of the Sword of Valor well. Such artifacts are almost like living creatures, and they react to their own kind, shall we say. The Sword of Valor once belonged to a mere mortal who became a goddess. It seems to see something kindred in you.
Thanks for the follow.
Touching you has left the sword irreversibly changed. Now it is your banner, not Iomede's. Although perhaps it will still stop the demons from teleporting to the city as before.
What really happened to Yaniel?
The Yaniel you freed from the dungeon was merely a mask. Sometimes I like to wear the guise of my fallen enemies, to study them from the inside. The real Yaniel has been gone for a long time, but unfortunately for her, not permanently. Her lot is far more frightening than the one I showed you. Perhaps you will learn the truth one day, but for now, it isn't necessary.
You visited me twice under another guise, here and in Kenebres at the celebration.
Would you speak to me if I came to you in my true form? Well, this will never happen again. I no longer need to hide my face.
Wait a moment. You mean to say that on that terrible day in the square, our most honorable prelate, defender of the city against foes from within and without, stood shoulder to shoulder with Arilu Vorlesh herself, and he didn't suspect a thing? Forgive me, but it's just too sublime. Do great villains and deities often gad about in disguise like that? Perhaps we've all shaken the hand of a herald, maybe even Zon Kuthon's, and we didn't even know it.
Fuck your Zon Kuthon.
I was there, as were you. She made fools of us all.
True, true. But only one of us boasted that the queen and the goddess had personally appointed him to guard Canabris against enemies from without and within. Neither you nor I, as I recall, ever arrested anyone or had them burned at the stake for their supposed crimes, all while crowing that we could sniff out an evildoer at 50 paces.
Helped me twice already in Kenabres when we fell in the caves, and here, pointing the way to the Sword of Valor. Why would a half-demon Descari's favorite ever do such a thing? She wants to take down Descari, I guess.
I'm creating something. Building. Studying how the land lies. laying the foundation. I am called the architect for a reason.
You don't deserve the name. Architects are creators. They build things. What have you created? A hole between the worlds? A wasteland in place of a flourishing country? Millions of deaths. You are no architect. You are nothing but a vandal.
I create... how shall I explain it to you? Events. Phenomena. Concepts. My building site is the entire multiverse. You wouldn't call an architect a vandal just because he started by digging some foundations, would you? Now be silent. I'm not talking to you. I'm not asking you to trust me. That would be unforgivably stupid. But I suggest, just suggest, that you search, analyze, think. What happened in old Sarkoris? What is the world wound? What is happening to you? Search for your answers. And for now, farewell.
Close ranks.
You really wanna start like that? Can you let me breathe, you piece of shit? Permanent angelic halo. Why don't you have precise strikes and shake it off? Where is outflank and precise strike? What? Are you for real? She only has angelic halo. This is bugged. What is this? Good tough. And I just play this sword. It has to be buggy. Just fuck it. It can be perfect. The fuck? Why are you popping? Demons are popping, cultists remain. Why are you popping like that? What up?
Head on.
Sila.
We will win this war.
Nice and easy. Let me see the others with mythic pots.
I lead. You follow.
Nice and easy. What's wrong with
I will
you?
help where I can.
Maybe when I add mythic pet it's gonna be fixed. They cannot become anything, they just receive a portion of your power. For a paladin, I believe the leader is good. After all, Paladin gives those AoE buffs against fear and similar bullshit to the entire team. Now she's gonna add saving throws. If it counts, most of the spells just refuse to count. Shake It Off is broken, by the way. It doesn't work in a game at all, so you can easily remove it, even though it's one of the best feats to acquire. In Kingmaker, here it doesn't work. It needs to count in stats. If you don't see Reflex, Fortitude, and Will to go +4, it means the spell is not working. Feat is not working. Simple as that. We keep Inspirational Leader on Scylla. Regiel. I chose Angel Mythic Path, yeah. Less stand. I believe it's gonna be less stand. They really love hitting Regiel. And it's gonna be the last stand for Regiel. I don't want him die way too fast. How many?
Rules are made to be broken.
5 and it's 6 if you wanna go with abundant casting.
I welcome your company.
Although I can take it immediately, why the fuck not? You are useless. You can have more spells. Second Mystery. That's huge for an Oracle, by the way. That's really completely broken on an Oracle. Let's see what spells do we get before we take Abundant Casting. Sucks, good, great, epic, whatever. Absolutely great for early game. Ancestor. Whatever. Doesn't suit him at all. Bones. Doesn't suit him at all. Flame. Whatever. Nature. Whatever. Stone. Sucks. Waves. Sucks. Sucks. The only thing that you can take for Diran is Ancestor. It's just fucking great. Nothing to discuss. Everything you need is here. Life and Ancestor for a full support Oracle. So it's either gonna be Second Mystery Ancestor or it's gonna be Abundant Cast. One out of those two. He already has a lot of spells as Oracle. Way much more than a Cleric, for example. So imagine having twice more. That's 16, 20 spells per level. The fuck, man. With Abundant Casting with an Oracle, you can easily cast more than 100 spells on level 10. I don't need that much. The rest of them will suffocate. So you need to rest, and you need to rest. Oracle won't suffocate, but the rest of them will. It's gonna be Ancestor, because I truly believe that from level 3 to level 7, everything is so fucking useful. And then it's whatever for 8 and 9. Coffee, thanks for the follow. This first 2 levels is whatever, and this is utility scene visibility. It's fine, I guess. But this is OP. 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Next. Ancestor. His Mythic Path is huge. Cleric. Proved Abundant Casting for 5 and 6. You entered 6, did you?
Let me help.
You didn't. Thanks for the follow, guys. When will you enter 6? Very soon. I think I can take it now. Activating this ability unless your magic immunity dispels any spell effects on it. Abundant casting. And what's an impossible domain? I can pick one more domain. And when I... No. Oof. Should I? And what could be good for you? Protection, alignment, prayer, got it. Don't have it. Very nice also. This is late game. I don't need it now. We take community domain on a 4th mythic path or on a 5th mythic path. You don't take it early on. You don't need it because you get most of the early spells from community. No death, no this. What about destruction? Necromancius. Earth. Regular stone, skin, fire, glory. A bloody aura of heroism on 8th level. Knowledge is, for me, probably the best thing that you can take because of a teaching moment. Swift action. All allies. Up damage, ability checks, skill checks, and saving throws. All allies. That's the most broken thing you can get. Spells are whatever, okay? That ward is good. That's cool. Through seeing is also good. This is all whatever. But this thing is good. Knowledge domain. And I can have it immediately if I want. And I don't care about personal buffs like this, okay, even though it's good. I want team buffs. What provides team buffs? And team buffs... Team buffs would be nobility. Nobility is also straight broken, similar to teaching domain. Tech rolls, armor class, combat maneuver, defense, and skill checks. For a number of rounds equal to half of your level in the class that gives you access to this domain. That would be 5, 6, 30, prolonged, 36 seconds of inspiring command AoE. 36 seconds of inspiring command AoE. You know. So... There is one more cool one. It's protection domain. They just fucking crazy good. You're not wrong if you go with all of this that I said. You see? Protection is also great. So we got protection, nobility, knowledge. And... I said what's repose? Ward against death. Nah. Protection. Knowledge, nobility. What about healing domain? No, I don't need that many heals. No. Glory. I think I said glory. Glory. Because of heroism. 30-foot aura. But we can cast heroism. Okay, heroism, you can cast it. You got it as a spell. So it's up. What we can't cast is teaching moment. All friendly creatures in the area receive a sacred bonus equal to your wisdom modifier on all saving throws and attack rolls. It's also huge. You just don't know what's better. Do you know what are the will throws that scale with wisdom and you have high wisdom as a cleric? You need to be inside the warded area. The ward immediately ends if you leave the area. And I do tend to move a lot during combat. Especially on harder difficulties, I don't stick in one spot. Community Domain would be great for easier difficulties because it provides everything. And you won't move much. It's just not for me. It's just not. Even though it's great. Shake It Up doesn't suck. Shake It Up is the best team feat that you can get in the game. The problem is, Shake It Up is bugged. It doesn't work, it doesn't show in stats. Once they fix Shake It Up, it's gonna remain the best team feat that you can acquire. As well as Outflank and Precise Strikes. But Shake It Up, it counts also for ranged, for spellcasters, and for melees. While Outflank counts only for... No, Precise Strikes counts only for melees. And Outflank for melees and ranged, but ranged need to use point blank shot to trigger. If you go with Precise Shot, you can't trigger Outflank. You need point blank if you want to trigger Outflank, which means you need to get close as a range to trigger Outflank. It's good against single enemy. Single boss. Ain't good when there is a crowd for ranged. What's a Divine Fortune? Oh, it functions like a bit of luck, but it's AoE. And it lasts for a number of rounds. You know, I killed Blightmaw with a bit of luck. Divine Fortune is bit of luck that's persistent for 36 seconds. Everyone gets high rolls. This is also fucking broken. Then you gain Restoration Greater and Mass Heal with luck. Clerics are definitely the hardest class to play, or better to say, to choose what you want, because everything is great. Absolutely everything is great. You just don't know what's better. Like, literally you don't know what's better. You're not wrong, okay? You're not wrong if you go with protection. You're not wrong if you go with nobility. You're not wrong if you go with luck. You're not wrong if you go with knowledge. You're not wrong if you go with healing. You're not wrong if you go with glory. And I'm speaking about social only. Not about all clerics, of course. I'm speaking about a companion. And you're not wrong if you go with community. And it seems like we got another good one. Damage reduction flat. And you're not wrong if you go with Artifice. Those would be great mythic abilities for Social. All of them. And abundant casting, so you can cast more as a cleric. You don't need anything else. So we need domains that I said. Toughness, abundant casting upgrades, and domains from here. Now, if I take improved abundant casting, I can reach level 6 spells. So it's gonna wait for the mythic feat 4. That's when we take improved abundant casting. So now we're gonna pick a domain. What I'll go for, I'll go for nobility. Because I believe it provides the most for the harder difficulties. That's why. But in time, I'll take them all. Len, as a Zen Archer, Monk, ranging shots, weapon focus, mythic on a longbow. Abundant key. Your key pool increases by a number of points equal to your mythic rank. That's also good for monks. Extremely good. But I'm not sure if I need it on range that much. He's got plenty of it. Each time you deal a critical damage with a ranged weapon attack, reduce the target to 0 hit points. You do your weapon damage to all other enemies in a 10-foot radius. Distracting. Enemies will forget about melee threats. I don't like it. They need to focus on melee threats, not on me. Fucking hell with that. I mean, you can cheese fights, alright? You whack the hardest enemy and he's gonna start chasing Lance. So you need to run around the map while your team clears the fight. If you wanna cheese fights, distracting shots is the way to go. You buff yourself up with speed. They can never catch you. And you can kite. But that means you need to play on 2 different screens at once. Where the actual combat is and where Len is. Expose vulnerable points. Every 3rd hit with a ranged weapon against the same enemy we deal additional 1d6 per 2 mythic ranks divine. And we got 3 mythic ranks. Expose vulnerability is for this one. For the 4th level. Because it's gonna multiply with 2. We don't take it now because we can't benefit. But on 4 we can benefit. It's actually great. Later on. This is for melee. The bigger they are, they're easier to hit for your ranged weapon attacks. Boss killer. Boss killer. Melt. Boss killer. The bigger they are, the harder they fall. Save, taking a piss, and then we're gonna fucking finish with Dresden. I can't stand this map. This is the 3rd day I'm in Dresden. The 3rd fucking day in a row. Be right back extremely fast. Slobodno. If you want, you can easily go with full cleric party. Easily. 6 cleric mercs. Necro cleric, Ecclesitheurge fire cleric, Ecclesitheurge water cleric, ice cleric, classic healer, classic buffer, and a classic tank. Battle cleric. Easily you can go with 6 clerics. Now think of the amount of heals. I got there at level 10, you got 60 AoE heals. And God knows how many buffs. And God knows how many summons. I might throw with 6 clerics once, you know. I might give it a shot with 6 clerics once. Just for the laughs. We'll see. My Scylla is broken. My Scylla is broken. Completely broken, no effects and conditions on Scylla. Man, I'm fucking pissed off. Oh shit, I need to play now without precise strikes and outflank. Then shake it off. Shake it off still doesn't count even though I got it. 14, 8, 12, it doesn't count. Like I don't have it at all. For some reason I can't loot corpses, come on. I don't know what happened with Scylla. I really don't get it. Let me check something. When was the last time you had them? Did you have them here? She probably loses feats after that cinematic. For good. She didn't have them here. Did you have them there? When have you lost precise strike and outflank? When she died from the Blight Maw. So that's a bug. When your units die, they lose team fits. There's the bastard, he's dead. And she is without
We will win this war.
Without this, cause I used Raise Dead. But she got no negative level. That shit shouldn't happen. Which means the save before this, a demon boss. This is where she has buffs. Look at it now. I didn't notice yesterday and no one noticed yesterday. I was fucking tired yesterday, to be honest, to notice that. It's not a display bug. If it's not here, you see this, if it's not here, it doesn't count. It's not a display bug. It's just not. She has it here. What can you do? I'll need to respec her. She'll probably get it on respec. It's in fits list, but it's not under. You'll see what I'm talking about now. It's not here. Okay. Effects and conditions is the conditions you currently have. If I cast, I don't know. If I cast, for example, this. You see this? If I cast, I don't know, this. You see? If it's not here, it doesn't count. That's the only window you should look at, whether it counts or not. The only one. Professor, what did they say about respect? And how will my saves get corrupted? From what? What's bugged? Tell me. Exactly what happened. Or if you have a link, I wanna read it. I don't wanna see my saves corrupted. Not after 100 hours. Link the post, yeah. Or even better, send me a message. No, send me a message. Send me a message. Whisper. I'll open it up. Does it corrupt only the last save? Or it corrupts all the saves in the game? You sent, eh? Tell me everything you know about it. Patch broke a core mechanic of the game when you choose mythic level and then respec. Your saves get corrupted. Uh-huh. Well, shit. You don't know what happened to me in Kingmaker. I got paranoia with Owlcat and their corrupted saves. Bright of the bugs. Where does the game stock save files? Where are the save files? I'm gonna make some copies for save files right now. immediately. It won't happen to me ever again. Ever again. And we do it immediately. I'm sorry for the delay. I really don't want my save files corrupted. So we're gonna take all measures for that shit not to happen. Oh, we can roll. Safety measures. Better now than 100 hours deleted. Way much better. Now we can get corrupted. Don't care. And install the entire game. Install quickly. Transfer save files. And we're good to go.
Yet another obstacle.
Why do you go first, Diran? Why the fuck do you go first?
Close
those ranks.
Man, you spot from afar. You
Be gone, fiend!
Blah. All demons are popping. Only the cultists will remain.
You crossed the wrong mountain.
You are nothing to me.
It's a stomp now. Now it's a stomp.
Wait.
Miss me already?
I will help where I can.
Move out.
Citadel's main floor. The fuck, there's more. There's actually more. Cool, it's not a big map. At least that. To the tower. It's here then.
Head on. Battle formation.
Shears Voters. And without buffs. Should apply some. Evoker.
Did you see that?
Fucking furious wind buffs. I wasn't expecting all of them. That is his fire against that fucked art on the right. One bless. We'll see what lasts long also.
Miss me already?
Let me
You got new spells when I took the... You did. You got Dominate Person now. Oh. Oh, you got Heroism. Oh. Oh man. Oh man. Holy shit, that's a lot of new spells now. That's a lot of new spells.
The world has suffered enough.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
Let's move already.
Holy shit, and I got a lot of new spells too. Let's guess.
Rules are made to be broken.
A few, I guess. Yeah, free heroism's 10 minutes per level.
The goddess protects
Oh,
us.
the waiting's never fun.
Yeah, God.
My will
After
is
I'm done
resolute.
with Resonal sort all spells out. It's unplayable like this. Like fucking unplayable
Are
like
we
this.
in trouble yet? Should we proceed?
Together we stand.
All this waiting bores me.
You get this amount of spells like late game in Kingmaker. Look at this shit now.
Search for the beauty with your heart.
I believe it's fine.
We won't fall here. I swear it. Did you see that?
You are nothing before me.
I forgot there's this fire communal. Ah. You bitch. You bitch!
Tell me,
We will win this war.
Today.
Miss me already?
Man, I do hurt way much more, to be honest. I do hurt way much more since this level. Mythic Pot. It is less painful now.
Oh, skip the pleasantries.
I will lend you my aid. Something over there.
You gotta love how the game looks. You just gotta love it. So many details. Citadel's command. To the tower. Fucking hell, no.
move out.
This has no end, I swear to God. It has no end.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge. Yet another obstacle.
Omox. Omox Befouler. What the fuck is Omox? Chaotic Evil Outsider. These are also demons. Do they shoot? Are they melee?
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
I see they stink. That's what I see. And considering they stink, I really believe that delay poison coming out with Sevares is here. Very slow, you can kite them around.
You
Not a big
won't
deal, I guess.
survive me.
But high level. What the fuck? What the fuck are you reducing that much? I got 1 million new spells. I need to rearrange all. Reducing, bitch. I bloody knew it, they stink. What is that stink damage? I guess I'll never know because of delay poison. It's like fighting a pile of shit, man. What are they? Are they transparent? They don't look transparent to me. I don't know what they are. Some shit shadows. They hit hard. This should be easier, goddammit. Same shit. You broken. This game is kidding me. This game is literally kidding with me.
I refuse to surrender.
Enemies. You were the less zombie fowler. Damage reduction on the fowler just hits harder. That's good. Maybe anti-poison. I was right, they're fucking stinky assholes. Extra planar. They're extra planar.
To the end.
God damn it. Man with this game. Man with this fucking game.
I refuse to surrender.
Huh? Still reducing. Holy shit, that broken. Man, what the fuck? You can never chill with this game. Never. Every bloody fight ends up the same. Is Rigel better than a Hell Knight or an Armiger? Once you reach the max level of Hell Knight, it's better.